there, Morbid Maniacs! It's time for another spooky video, a part of Vlogtober. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about a Malaysian urban legend, which is known as the Orang Minyak. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, because I'm going to be saying it a lot throughout this video. But before I get started, I just wanted to say that if you're new here, hello, my name is Melanie. And over here, it is creepy and paranormal 24/7. We are Halloween all throughout the year. However, especially for the month of October, we post nothing but paranormal and spooky content for 31 days straight. So if that is something that you're interested in, please feel free to stick around, subscribe, and become a part of this little Morbid Maniac family. So the Orang Minyak is a Malaysian urban legend, otherwise known as the Oily Man. It is a supernatural entity. According to the legend, the Orang Minyak was once a human being who was horribly disfigured and deformed. The man lived in a Malaysian village. His face was horribly disfigured and he had a hunchback. And due to his physical deformities, many in the village were very cruel to him, would pick at and bully him relentlessly. They would beat on him and spit on him. Women would also refuse to have anything to do with him. The man would eventually fall in love with a young, beautiful woman who lived within the village. This woman was absolutely beautiful, but the man knew deep down that he would never have a chance with her. Before even trying to get to know her, he automatically assumed she wanted nothing to do with him. Driven by anger and frustration, he began practicing the craft, which I just want to put a little disclaimer here. I see nothing wrong with. There is nothing wrong with witchcraft. It doesn't make you a bad person. It's not all bad and evil like everyone makes it out to be. So he went in search of a shaman to kind of help him reverse the curse that was put on him and make his appearance normal and handsome, and also to make the woman fall madly in love with him. However, there was a price that he had to pay. He would be cursed to turn into the horrible Orang Minyak. This would be once night had fallen and the moon was out, and he would be forced to victimize unmarried virgin girls. And this was the deal that he supposedly made with the Dark One, if you know who I'm talking about. The entity is said to have a bald head with glowing red eyes. He is either spotted completely naked or wearing a pair of black swim trunks. His entire body is said to be completely covered in shiny black oil. The oil which covers his body is said to be either hair oil, coconut oil, soot. It's believed that the Orang Minyak is an impossible entity to catch. Oil will make it difficult to spot him in the darkness, and it will also cause him to be very slippery, making it difficult to capture him. The oily man is said to be very strong and agile. He has the ability to climb walls and to jump from one roof to another with ease. He also has the ability to walk through walls and then vanish into thin air. The man can make himself invisible, making it easier for him to squeeze through narrow spaces and closed locked doors. At night is when the creature stalks his prey. He goes after young, unmarried virgin girls and hunts as soon as darkness falls upon the town. He will sneak into the young girl's room and watch over her as she sleeps. The girl will suddenly awaken and find the dark figure cowering over top of her. But this will almost feel as if it's a dream, and the girl will not be able to tell whether she was dreaming or not. In some cases, he will SA his victims. And this is what leads many to believe that the creature only goes after virgins. In other versions of the story, he will abduct the women. Once the girl has awakened, the oily man will leave a black cross across her forehead and escape into the night. And once the girl has fully woke up in the morning, she will find black oily stains all over her clean bed sheets. This is just the grossest part to me, is that this entity will actually in some cases watch the young girl undress and shower before she goes to sleep. The entity was to blame for many essays which were beginning in 1950, and sometimes the creature will even flee on its own when it's being confronted. Girls will often protect themselves by wearing clothing from sweaty boys, and this is in hopes of tricking the Orang Minyak into believing that they are male, therefore it leaving them alone and disappearing into the night. Another form of protection against the creature is by using banana heart petals and bara taro leaves around your bedroom. This will trap the entity, at which point you are able to throw a batik cloth over him. This will weaken him and take away his supernatural powers. At this point, you are said to bite his thumb, and this will cause the creature to die. You can unalive the Orang Minyak by striking him with a branch of patai plant. The Orang Minyak is said to be very afraid of rain because the water makes him visible to others. He is also said to be very afraid of mirrors as well. When there is a sighting of the Orang Minyak, the people of the village will often protect themselves by arming up with wooden sticks, machetes, and axes. They will patrol the area overnight to protect the women of their town. Others will stay indoors and sleep with their lights on and pray every night in hopes to protect themselves from the evil entities. That was the story of the Orang Minyak. What do you guys think of this creepy urban legend? I was kind of on the fence about whether or not I actually wanted to make a video on this one or not, just because I feel like it's one of those stories that someone made up with information that they've gotten from the media and from other people, which sort of makes witches look bad. Then again, like almost everything that's out in the media nowadays is like that. You just have to learn not to take it personally, you know. Still found the creature and the story to be very creepy regardless. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become a morbid maniac. Also be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one.